Hey guys, it's Mecha-san here with more RWBY Fairy Tales series reactions here. Episode 4 is titled The Indecisive King. Oh, sorry about that. Anyhow, a kingly gift turns out to be more than it seems. And from the thumbnail, it's looks like this is centered around the Relic of Choice, because we know that that relic is a crown. So, okay, got a lamp, scepter, crown, and a sword. All items typically more or less associated with the king. Okay, let's see where this goes. So, I mean, what exactly does it mean by the Relic of Choice? Relic of Knowledge is simple here. Jin will answer 3 questions every century. He gives you what you ask for. Creation, Asmodeus, well, he'll make anything. So long as you've got the blueprints and everything, he'll give you exactly what you ask for. So you gotta make sure you pick your words wisely, because even like offhanded comments, stuff like that just hyperbole, he'll take that into account as well here, as you know, Weiss did by accident. And now choice, the Relic of Choice. Let's see. Da 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 da.
Is knowledge the answer to all your problems? Surely being more informed leads to smarter choices. But even the wisest among us have limits. What happens to the mortal mind when it has more knowledge than it is capable of bearing?
That's why you typically have a group of people who are knowledgeable.
His tree fell on my fence and broke it.
There was a great storm. It's not my fault the tree fell. The wind blew it over.
Here
Really?
is what you shall do. Chop and mill the tree and use it to build a new fence. Any wood that remains, sell at market and divide the profit between you.
Thank you very much, Your Grace.
Really? You go.
Truly as wise as they say.
Okay, but
And so the king commends.
why do you have to go for a king for that? I don't get
Please,
that.
I must see the king. Please, Your Grace. I need your help.
Tell me, what has befallen you?
Creatures of Grimm destroyed my entire village. Now my family is dead and I have nothing left. I don't know how to go on.
You must keep living.
That's it.
And as you have nowhere else to go, please show her to one of our many empty rooms. She may stay here as long as she likes.
Long as she needs. As long as she needs. Okay, I got this.
What troubles you, citizen?
Your Grace, your wisdom and judgment is famous in my kingdom.
Oh, it got 4 fingers.
Before you, a marvel of the world. This crown is no ordinary crown.
A Relic of Choice.
But to truly understand how special it is, you must put it on.
Oh, wow.
No! It can't be. Where is that man? Find him!
And she saw everything. Could that have been okay? because the relics couldn't have always been behind vault after all.
How can I aid you?
Your Grace, I have fallen in love.
What?
He is very poor, and my father disapproves. Should I marry for love?
Why are they going to the king for this?
True love is a rare and wonderful gift. If you wish to be happy in this life, follow your heart.
And so, the king commands.
I'm this fairy tale's interesting, and if not, you
Wait.
do.
No, you cannot eat love. You cannot sleep in love's shade. Do not marry him. Wait for a richer man.
Oh,
So, it is commanded?
what the heck?
I will see no one else.
Why is the crown still next to you? Shouldn't you put that in your vault in like some sort of? I'd bury that thing at this point here. Like, the king is
Why has
holding.
the king closed his gates to his subjects? And who are they?
The king has come across an impossible problem. So he has summoned the wisest in the land to solve it.
Apparently, nothing good. Okay, the sun was. Okay, he's gotten older.
Who are you?
Don't you remember?
You cannot possibly help me.
You don't remember. Your Grace, you saved my life. And now it is my turn to help you. Please, what torments you so?
No, I cannot.
The crown.
It is far too great and terrible.
Share your burden with me. Let me wear the crown so I may understand.
Yeah, that guy had 4? No, whatever. I'm confused. The figures are interesting, but let me see.
I think I understand now. This crown, it gives a glimpse into the future, to a decision that must someday be made.
We have clearly seen vastly different visions. What this cursed crown has shown me is a distant crossroads. One with no solution, no way out that doesn't end in disaster.
But it is in the future, is it not?
Of course. But I now have the gift of time to find the right answer and avert the
Oh.
consequences.
Ooh.
That is no gift at all. If you only concern yourself with the future, you will miss the good things right in front of your eyes.
Also, you've seen it, so isn't that kind of set in stone? It depends on the
Life is
rules
full
here.
of decisions, but you must trust yourself to do the right thing when the time comes. You must keep living.
Okay, I see the moral here.
This advice is very wise.
I heard it from a very wise man.
And so, the wise king found an even wiser queen.
All right.
Looking to pick up some new merch for the holidays?
Moral is, don't be weighed down by a choice that you'll have to make in the future. Like, don't be weighed down by what could or slash will be in the future here. If anything, just for now, focus on the now, and when the time comes, like you can be prepared, but don't let that consume you. So the question is, was that truly what the Relic of Choice can do? Like, from what described, it's like the Epion system in which No, more like the zero system, where it just shows possible scenarios, but the likely scenarios or a choice you have to make eventually. Uh, but okay. At the same time, though, it's like I'm looking at this fairy tale. It's like really like to the littlest problems, like right here. It's like, should the king really be caring about this? About this? These two problems here. It's like, oh, a tree fell on my fence. This guy's tree fell on my fence here, and I want repairs like that. It's like, is this the really kind of thing you take to a king? It's like, sort this out and think for yourself like mature adults. Like what the king said, okay, it makes sense. That makes sense. Like, hey, pay for the damages here. Like, cut the tree, cut the tree, to make replacements. Replace the fence with the wood, and what remains, sell. Voila! It's just common logic. But why so? But you got to literally go to His Highness. If anything, this kind of shows here that without the king here, the people here are idiots. Even the whole thing about love. It's like, okay, yeah, it's good to share wise opinion here, but oh well, even back then, given the time period here, they kind of expected like a king to have all the answers, to be wiser than everyone here, because they get the best education, they learn the best teachers and such. So all that knowledge accumulated in one person, they think, well, wise among all. So, but seriously, it's like these guys can't even handle their own affairs, and and asking a king about love when he himself hasn't found a wife, a queen. It's truly is a fairy tale. Well, the question is just how much of this was actually true. Like, I don't see this ending being. Well, yeah, they established the ending here. It could have happened where she eventually becomes queen, but what happens after that when the choice the king has been worried about comes? And then we have the guy who presented the crown. Let's see, you can find it. It's like the king knew what the crown was and was scared of it. This guy here. He just had the crown, obviously. I'm assuming this is before, if this actually did happen in Remnant's history, this is before Ozpin gave the power to the maidens. So, yeah, the question is, where are the relics? When the God of Light told Ozma about these things, where were they? Were they just scattered around Remnant? You gotta find them? And could this be a case where when Salem heard about it from Ozma, they obviously had their little split. They both tried to search for the relics, and this is the one that Salem found and used to sow chaos and discourse. This is one of Salem's agents. Who knows? There are so many questions here, but we both know, like, by all intents and purposes, the fairy tales of Remnants are historical facts of the planet, just obviously twisted to have for a child-proof audience here, and have a good moral ending. But moral is that, yeah, it's like there's no such thing as one person being wisest among all. There's always going to be someone a little wiser than you, and it's good to have them. It's like, sort of like what, I think even George Washington sort of like, took to that well here and had his own little cabinet, because he knows that one person can't know everything. No matter how intelligent well read they are, there's always going to be someone who, well, knows something better than you. So overall, very questionable fairy tale here. Tell me what you all thought about this fairy tale, people. As always, kind of what you all thought. Like, subscribe for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.